Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Steph, and today I am checking out Season 1, Episode 5 of Reacher. So we ended off Episode 4 with Molly Beth dying in the railway tunnel with Reacher, and the paperwork she brought regarding what his brother Joe was working on in relation to the counterfeit thing is now missing. So they don't have any of the papers they needed to help piece this all together. So I'm hoping, or really I'm assuming, that's what they're going to be looking for in this episode, but there is only one way to find out. So without further ado, this is going to be Season 1, Episode 5 of Reacher.
We shouldn't have left her, just lying dead there.
We couldn't stick around. Margrave PD is dirty. Who's to say that Atlanta or Georgia State Police aren't on Kleiner's payroll too?
Yes, it's like everyone's in on it. Take the puppy! Oh, it better not be f***ing dead, I'm telling you right now. Oh my god, take the f***ing dog.
What's he doing to you?
Beat the shit out of the owner and take the dog.
Collar's cutting him. What are you doing?
We're taking...
Didn't do anything to anybody. Doesn't deserve this.
Told you to stay off my property.
Yes! Here for it!
Let's go, boy.
Yay! Puppy. Oh, look his neck. Now you got a fourth buddy! Oh, I guess he's checking out for how many cows versus how much, was it grain, I think, they were moving around?
How come your owner's buying you and your pals so much feed?
Feed, okay. Is that what was on the guy's shoes? Hubble's shoes? Hey. It's on our car. Oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't even need to say anything, just...
So I'm stuffing this sucker full of
Oh god. Watch out, KJ. You're not gonna be laughing much longer.
And that's what he gets for failing my ass in English lit. This is the guy that I was talking to you about. Old Emmett here was Georgia State's starting tight end for 3 years. According to your records, you played 1 game for Army.
They kicked me off.
What for?
Being too violent. What kind of man are you?
Not a good one.
A bitter man? Are you just an insecure, spoiled rich boy hiding behind daddy's money?
Most likely.
I really want to know what kind of man enjoys intimidating a woman half his size. I think I know what kind of guy you are. You're the kind of guy that knows things. You knew I'd come after you when I saw what you did to Roscoe.
Oh, in public doing something?
And you knew I'd come in here and cause a problem that would most likely get me in trouble. But know what you don't know?
What's that?
What it feels like when I hit you. Because if you did, you never would have picked up that paint can.
But he can't do it, right?
Now let me tell you something about Roscoe Conklin. That little cock tease.
Oh shit. No! Oh no, isn't this feeding right into...
Drop the knife or I drop you, KJ. Son, put it down. Since the moment this man arrived at Margrave, there's been nothing but violence. And now he's attacked my son? Get him out of here. Last time I checked, you were my boss.
He's like, inadvertently I am.
I saw the whole thing. Junior and the boys were just minding their own business when this guy came in.
Ah, come on.
Thank you, Earl, for being a good citizen of Margrave. Roscoe, take Reacher outside.
I really thought he was gonna hold back. Is she gonna be more mad now?
Molly Beth died because she cared about a Reacher.
Okay, I thought she was gonna lay into him for doing that on her behalf.
Chief Teal, are you kidding me? No, I just got the report mixed up with something else. Motherfucker, fuck you!
Easy.
Teal just fired me.
For what?
What?
When the report came in for Joe's car, I said that the plates matched a rod belonging to a con that Morrison put away. Well, Teal just pulled up the report and saw that the car was reported as having no plates.
He starts pulling up files to check on your work. He's getting suspicious.
Well, yeah, I think he's been suspicious for a while.
Is he going back to jail?
Kleiner isn't pressing charges.
Because he doesn't want to go to court. The lawsuit lets me ask for discovery about KJ for character impeachment. They don't want that.
Oh, perfect. So we got to kick his ass for a good reason. No consequences.
It's down to Gray's files.
I told you, he didn't leave anything behind.
But he left you as Desert Eagle.
A year before he died.
People thinking about suicide normally give away their prized possessions right before they take their lives, not a full year prior. I want to see the box it came in.
Like he hid something in it.
Empty.
Look a little deeper, Finley. Gotta be more to it.
Language.
Oh, Finley. What is that? Oh, a key.
Was there any kind of file cabinet or lockbox in Gray's house when he died?
No.
What about the bank? A deposit box?
When we were at the motel in Alabama, you said Gray used to get his hair cut once a week.
Yeah.
Mosley!
Gray told me to get us to nobody but you.
Lots of something. Oh, the daisies are her favorite.
Planner has 116 cattle, all bought at once.
Oh my God, here we go with the cows again.
Who buys 116 cattle? You buy a lot. 20, 50, 100. It's just...
Specific.
When does a family farm become a commercial farm in Georgia? How big does it have to get?
This is not a lead.
It's gonna end up being a lead.
When my uncle got up to around 120 head, he had to file with the state.
Just under the number where he'd be subject to state inspectors coming on his land.
He has cows and a herd that is not that big.
You know what was big?
It's
If you
gotta
see the amount of animal feed, I swear to God, you're not going to have to worry about Kleiner because I will cut your balls off myself.
Something's definitely gonna come from that, obviously.
He reviewed every tax return for the Kleiner Fund. Seemed there was money pouring out of the fund, but it doesn't match income stream.
Doesn't need donations when they could just print its own cash.
He's been buying everyone's silence.
So Kleiner owns Margrave and its citizens.
All the places to do this. Why Margrave?
It sucks that there's only like the three of them they can count on to not be suspicious or have alternative motives.
Shipping fake cash from here, Kleiner's trucks can avoid federal interstate.
Oh, it's like the center.
It's the Coast Guard blockade. There's a huge backlog of counterfeit cash overseas, making the whole outfit vulnerable to being caught.
And Kleiner's stateside running low on supply. His buyers are expecting pallets of bills he can't provide, and I don't care why they want to do it. You and the FBI can figure all that out after the people that killed Joe are dead.
Gray didn't commit
You
suicide.
might need some. Oh, he was.
Fucking murdered him.
Where? How did we get that? Just after their whole discussion, I guess.
I'm very sorry for what happened. I have no excuse for my actions. I hope you can forgive me.
Your turn, Rachel.
No.
Oh God.
Look at my son.
Oh, I wouldn't care about him, but do it for your dad.
I'm sorry.
It's gonna hit him.
I'm sorry the left side of his face doesn't look like the right.
Okay, well that's better than hitting him directly, I suppose. But at least for your dad, you know. I'm with him on this guy's a bully, so you just leave him or don't care. I mean,
What'd she say?
She said she wanted dinner at 10, but instead she had it at 6.
code.
10-6 is MP radio code for send civilian police. Means she's found something important enough she doesn't trust talking about it on an unsecured line.
So we have to go see her.
If she can't tell you where she is, how the hell are you gonna find her?
Neely grew up broke, so she watches her money. Wherever she's staying won't be 5 stars. She'll choose a decent discount hotel, something you'd find near Midtown.
Imagine saying all that and then like never finding her.
To eat that's reasonably priced and isn't a chain restaurant.
Diners are the best. My dad used to find diners and like take me and my siblings around when we were little. They're so good.
I tracked you. 10 years together in special investigators. I know what you think. Figured I'd come to Midtown, avoid tourists, find a serviceable hotel, close to mass transit near a decent restaurant. Let's go.
I haven't eaten yet.
Got beignets. Masticate on the move.
I like her. She's fun.
The JW on your brother's punch list was an EPA investigator named Jimmy Dupree Wilkes.
Was.
Gunned down in his home.
Everyone.
Determined it was a random burglary gone bad. Burglars don't use silencers. Burglars steal things.
Nothing was taken.
Affirmative. The body was beaten like a piñata post-mortem.
Oh, like that other death. The first one we heard about.
It's what they did to my brother.
Shit. You're gonna kill a whole lot of people, aren't you?
Absolutely. I love that he's still wearing that jacket with the tape.
Memphis cop O'Coin, he caught the Wilkes case and was looking into it before the FBI took over. He and his partner are gonna take us to meet a CI, low-level hitman who might know who was hired to kill Wilkes.
When Officer Gray died, supposedly he was so drunk that he fell trying to get up on the chair to, you know, the rope and all.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine doing that.
Could something have hit his head?
Mean he was struck?
Yeah.
Resulting wound would, at least superficially, look the same. Huh. Kinda look like a diamond, doesn't it?
Is it the guy's stick thing? Teals? I can't think of what it's called.
Damn right it does.
Oh, well, she can't just go off. She's gotta have a plan, right?
Who's clearing?
Bunch of rich people in business clothes who tore through our town like locusts, not even leaving bark on the trees.
Looks like Kleiner destroyed Chester and moved on to Margrave.
Joe wasn't the first federal agent he had killed. He had Wilkes taken out too before his polluting was uncovered.
Okay, right. Oh, but she can't just go off yelling at him and she's going to.
You come to clean out your desk?
Don't!
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
The hell is wrong with you?
Did she get arrested for that?
I know that old bastard killed Gray.
By now, Teal's calling for your arrest. And once you're in custody, they'll take you out like they tried to kill Reacher when they had him locked up. I gotta get you out of town.
Yeah, but then what happens to him? I don't have a good feeling about this.
Why we gotta do this, man? This case is closed. We got families. This mess got a Fed kill. It ain't worth our lives, too.
Yeah, what's gonna happen with her now? Because if
that way, if anyone comes looking for a crazy white lady with the mean right hand, desk clerk won't know she's staying here.
You can't bench me.
You bench yourself.
You're not my boss anymore, remember?
I'm not doing this as your boss. I'm doing this as your friend.
yeah, but now won't he be? I mean, they're gonna assume he was involved in getting her out of here. Like, who else would do it? So what does that mean for him?
Before I say anything, how do I know it's not gonna bite me in the ass?
This isn't part of an official investigation.
What about him?
I don't give a shit about you.
Just need answers.
I'm the kind of guy the bad guys call when they got a problem with another bad guy. I sure as hell do not fuck around with badges, you feel me?
So if you don't kill cops, who does?
Out-of-town talent.
A name.
Well, it goes by the Viking.
The Viking.
You find the Viking, you found your shooter.
Well, that's one thing at least.
Roscoe used Teal's head as a punching bag. Already got a call from Stevenson saying Teal wants a warrant out for Roscoe's arrest.
Picard just called, said that he's gonna lose his job if he doesn't find someone else to take care of Charlie and the kids, so
Oh.
I'm gonna take over.
I go to the source after hours, see if I can get evidence that nails this thing down.
I need you to promise me that you're not gonna take out Teal without me.
When the time comes, I'll hold him while you hit him.
Are we gonna not see her anymore then?
Guess won't be seeing you for a while.
I guess not.
Neely better bug him about her.
You like her?
Hey.
How'd you know Roscoe was a woman?
From how you said her name?
I said it normally.
Yeah.
Tell me how I said it. People behind this have reach. You can't just walk right in.
No, we can't. Hey, what are you doing, man?
Oh my god, he's not gonna actually
Draw your weapon. Show me a video of them cutting Draw your weapon and fire. You don't have to do this.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry.
Shoot him? Oh my god.
I'm gonna pull in the woods. I'm gonna open the door up. I'm gonna shoot you real quick. I promise a clean shot. Fast step.
Oh, that poor guy. What are we running into? That's a problem. Oh shit.
Hey! Help! Get me out of here!
Hey, we don't care about you, dude.
Please! Please let me out!
How are they gonna get up?
I can try and take you with us, but if I do, you're going to jail. And they'll kill you inside.
Yeah, which way do you want it?
And then they'll come for your family, and you know what they'll do to them.
Take a deep breath.
Oh god, I thought that was gonna be way more of a problem to get out.
Try these.
Where is she in? Like a closed donation bin?
What now?
Kleiner forced that cop to kill us. Odds are he hired the Viking, too. Finley's breaking into Kleiner's office tonight. Maybe when he flips over that rock, something important will scurry out.
Is this normal? This whole, like, naked in front of other people and not thinking it's weird?
This turned into more than you bargained for when you agreed to help. Do me a favor and walk away.
From the guys who killed your brother and tried to kill us?
It's not a request.
And you're not my commanding officer anymore. I'm going back to Memphis, see what I can find out about the Viking. I'll call you when I know more.
Were they ever something in the past? To me, the nudity thing is so weird. Oh, it's Finley breaking in. I have a bad feeling about this. The one time he's gonna really do something illegal, and I feel like it's gonna bite him in the ass. Like, there's gotta be I mean, I know there were no cameras outside, but there's gotta be some inside. Oh my god, what?
Guess you're not pulling all the strings, huh, Kleiner?
So this episode was really interesting that I feel like it focused a lot more on Roscoe than the other characters. They were definitely involved, but I feel like her character had the most movement, I guess, in this episode. It was interesting to hear, because the thing that kind of stood out to me the most regarding her character was revolving around Gray. I did think that he did unalive himself. I didn't think it was that he'd been murdered. But when we saw the little diamond shape on the autopsy photo, I wish I could remember that guy's name, the one who works at that office. But anyways, when he says, oh, there's kind of like a diamond shape on his head where the cut is, and immediately you're like, oh my God, Teal. Like, you just know straight away. And I wasn't expecting her to just go in there and punch him right away, because I thought right when it happened, I was like, you are going to get arrested like right now and are going to be of zero use for the rest of this show. And, you know, I guess she ultimately isn't that useful because they're just going to be putting her on watch essentially with Hubbell's wife and kids. So again, I'm hoping we get to see more of her, and that's not really the end of seeing her till like the end of the show. So a few more episodes, I guess, because that would be kind of a bummer because I really like her character. But on that note, the scene where she's washing her car, because I think it said whore, when Reacher just drives up and she's washing off her car, and immediately no words, just reverses out and goes. Like, he knows right where he needs to go to. And so going into his character for this episode, when he gets into the cafe, I think it's a cafe or diner or something, and just pulls up the chair and sits right next to KJ. And I loved that he called him out for, like, he's basically saying he's not going to beat him up like KJ's expecting or wanting him to do in a public space. I was like, yes, okay, we're on top of it. Like, don't need to use fists. We're good. Just sit down, like, have your little verbal exchange and leave it at that. And then he just had to go and call her, oh no, I know what it is, but I don't know if I can say it on here, so best not to, but a not so nice word. And immediately we're throwing fists. And I thought, oh my God, listen to yourself. You had it right the first time. But to his credit, when he's walking out of there, it makes sense why Kleiner wouldn't press charges. But immediately you're just thinking, man, just get it together, walk away. You'll get to him at the end of the day once this is all solved. But anyways, it all worked out fine, so it didn't really matter. And I was happy to see KJ get hit in the face, so it was a bonus for me. But I did have a question, or I guess it doesn't really matter, but their whole casual nudity thing is so weird to me. Did they, sorry, by they I mean Neely and Reacher, were they something before? Is it not weird to see each other naked? Is it not weird because maybe a job they had before, it's just not a big thing, so they don't think anything of it? I thought he was like looking at her, but like I could be totally wrong. It was just, I don't know. I just find that whole thing so weird. I wouldn't casually be like stripping down in front of someone, so I don't know. It's not my style. Like, you do you if that works, but like at least turn around. Like, they're just like full on frontal, like facing each other. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't really matter, but I wonder if they had something and if that's gonna play a role in the Roscoe thing, or if that was just a really weird scene that has no basis and or affects anything else that happens in the show. I don't know. Yeah, and then ending on like the final huge note of Kleiner. Oh my God. I did not see that coming. Obviously, we knew he was involved because Kleiner is written on like everything. Like, he's involved in some capacity of it all, but I definitely didn't think he'd be dead. Like, he's a very easy person to be like, yes, he's the bad guy, but I still didn't think it would end up with him dying. So I'm not sure if maybe Teal's involved in that. Maybe Kleiner was getting concerned, or I'm not above thinking KJ did it, because I don't know. We don't know enough about him, I think, to get a real good feel for his involvement in it. But I think because we're only seeing little bits of him, he's gonna have a bigger role to play than currently we know him to have. But anyways, was not expecting the death. And I'm hoping that there aren't, I don't know, if Finley gets caught there, that now they're gonna blame Finley did it and now he's gonna be arrested for murder. I don't know. I'm probably way overshooting it, but alarm bells, and I'm concerned for everyone. So anyways, that was episode 4. I will leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching with me, and I will see you next time.